Logan Lucky. That's right, after years of torture, Wolverine has finally got some...
This has nothing to do with Wolverine.
Then what the hell did I go see? Logan Lucky is directed by Steven Soderbergh, who's best known for the Ocean's trilogy. This stars Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, Riley Keough, and Daniel Craig. The story sees two brothers lead an attempt to pull off a heist during a NASCAR race in North Carolina. The chemistry between Channing Tatum and Adam Driver was by far the best part of this movie for me. I really did believe that they were brothers, and I actually wanted to see more screen time with them together. Because personally, I felt that there was just too many characters in this. For instance, there are 3 characters which I don't even think needed to be in this movie. 2 of them are Brian Gleeson and Jack Quaid, who play Daniel Craig's brothers, and the other is played by Catherine Waterston. She played this nurse/person that Channing Tatum used to go to school with. All 3 of those characters just felt pointless. Don't get me wrong, the acting by those 3 was good. Actually, the acting from everyone in the film was good. But I just don't feel they added anything to the story that another character that was already in the movie could have done. I also feel like if you got rid of those other characters that I just mentioned, we could have seen more of Riley Keough's character. She plays the sister of Channing Tatum and Adam Driver. I feel like we should have seen more of her character and developed her a bit more and maybe made her a bit more involved in the actual heist. I mean, it is called Logan Lucky. Logan because that's their last name in the family. She's a Logan, so why was she not as involved as the 2 brothers? Because it also wasn't really a brother story. I would say that there are 3 scenes that I really enjoyed. The first was the bar scene towards the opening of the movie. The second was the bomb scene. And the third one happens shortly after the bomb scene, and it involves Adam Driver's hand. I bet that sounds really interesting if someone's not actually seen this movie. Ah well, keeping it vague for your entertainment. Right, so now for what I didn't like about the movie was, for starters, I felt that there was no climax in this movie. Normally in a heist film, the heist is going down and then there's something that happens that makes it seem like, oh my god, are they going to make it? Are they going to get caught? Is someone going to get left behind? Never really got that in this movie. This one, the heist just happens. I didn't feel like there was any stakes at any time or any characters were in any risk or danger. And also the storyline with Hilary Swank's character in the FBI felt really tacked on to me. It didn't add anything to the movie. It didn't achieve anything. It just ate up screen time. You didn't even need to have it in there. It really felt like her storyline was just there to plant seeds for the sequel. In terms of the cinematography, the shots were good. But after the first 10 minutes, I thought to myself, these shots are lingering for way too long. Like, there weren't enough cuts to close-ups of faces or just something going on. They were just going for long stationary takes. For me, I don't think that worked. If anything, it just made the pacing seem really slow. Story-wise, I had quite a big issue. Unless I'm missing something here. If I am, please tell me. But from what I understand, Channing Tatum's character organizes this heist because he needs money to get a lawyer because the ex-wife is moving away with his kid to somewhere further away that would just be a really long drive for him, so it would just make visits for him harder. Basically, he needs a lawyer so that he can keep seeing his kid as often as he does. But other than when they mention it at the start, the entire movie doesn't seem to address that at all. Not even at the ending, it's just ignored. That storyline is gone. The humor in this, for the most part, did not work for me. There's a Game of Thrones joke in this, which personally I didn't laugh at. There were people there that did laugh at. Some found it hysterical. Felt like it lasted for a good couple of minutes, and it just went on for way too long. And it was just thrown in there because Game of Thrones is popular now. 10 or 15 years from now, I don't think that joke's gonna work. And probably my biggest issue with the movie was the entire last 20 minutes or so. Any moment during that time, the movie could have just ended. But it didn't. It just kept going and going. And then we got an ending that's just setting up for a sequel, and I don't know where they can go with that story. Are they just going to do another heist? This should have just been a one and done movie. So overall, I would say that there were just too many characters that made for a very crowded film. Like I said, I think it would have worked better had it just focused on the 3 siblings. And then this movie would just not end. There was just scene after scene after scene, and you could have ended it at any point at any of those scenes. But they didn't. I would give Logan Lucky a 5 out of 10. I do think that there was a lot of potential for this concept. Unfortunately, it just didn't feel very well executed, at least to me. Personally, I don't think I'd recommend it to any of my friends, but I wouldn't go telling them not to go see it. I think it's just an average movie that you'll just forget about. So are you planning to see Logan Lucky, or have you already seen it? Did you disagree with me? Why not write your thoughts down in the comments below and let's have a discussion. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see the next movie review that I put online. Until next time, see ya.